Her voice cut through the room. Sharp, indifferent, soaked in that familiar sense of entitlement. I could leave you anytime. Remember that? She threw it over something ridiculous, like who forgot the dish soap. She lingered in the doorway, half her makeup smeared, heels dangling from her fingers as if she were already halfway out into the night. A night for girls, laughter, drinks, chaos, worlds where I didn't exist. My heartbeat faltered, not from fear, but from sudden, piercing clarity. Words like that don't just sting, they expose. She was testing boundaries, pushing, trying to see how far she could stretch the leash. I said only, noted. One word, sharp, detached. Her smile twitched. She expected anger, expected begging. Instead, I walked past her with quiet composure and retreated to the study. The door clicked shut, leaving her staring at the wood, sensing something had shifted beneath her feet. I sank into the chair, opened the wedding planning folder. Guest list, deposits, vows, dreams, suddenly featherlight. My hand hovered over the mouse. Each cancellation a silent, private liberation. Florist, canceled. Caterer, canceled. Venue deposit, forfeited. Balance cleared. Freedom was worth the price. I set the engagement ring box in the center of the dining table alongside every receipt. The apartment was too quiet. Or maybe, for the first time, I could actually hear myself. She left for her girls' night, perfume trailing like a warning, door slamming behind her. I exhaled, not abandoned, released. The truth unfolded slowly, drip by drip. A missing I love you, late responses. Phones flipped down when I entered the room. New lipstick shades, clothing that screamed approval-seeking. Girls' night became ritual twice weekly, random Thursdays when makeup was dramatic, perfume overpowering. I didn't confront her. I watched. I became quiet, sharp-edged. The first Real crack appeared last month. Her phone lit during brunch, unsaved number, flashing message. Had fun last night. She snatched it like I'd grabbed a gun. Smiling too fast, too stiff. Wrong number, she said, but her pupils betrayed her. Dilated, startled. That night, I heard her shower longer than usual, steam curling beneath the door, whispers masked by water. Next morning, she was excessively sweet. Breakfast in bed, coffee brought with tentative smiles. Guilt is loud, even when disguised as kindness. Then came the laughter. 2:17 a.m., kitchen. She thought I slept. Breathless giggles, whispers. She never giggled with me. Only when she forgot I existed. But the phrase that ended everything was aimed directly at me. I could leave you anytime. Remember that. And suddenly, I needed action, not proof. That week, I quietly collected answers. Phone records, credit card statements, hotel bar charges for nights she claimed were spent with friends. No rage, no tears. I observed. 15 minutes before she left that night, contouring in the mirror, I unlocked her phone with her thumb. Messages opened like confessions. Him. You sure he won't notice? Her, he's too in love to see. Betrayal, both shatters and constructs. I copied everything, emailed it to myself, printed it. Not for confrontation, but for freedom. No tears, no apologies required. While she laughed her way through the night, I packed essentials. Clothes, documents, things without her fingerprints. Marriage license and ring box placed together on the table. Our apartment, once a shared dream, now felt like a crime scene. Every corner held echoes of the laughter I'd once trusted. I sat in darkness until dawn, waiting not for her, but for the point I would feel nothing. The lock clicked at 7:42 a.m. She stumbled in, mascara smudged, hair tangled, shoes in hand. She froze at the table. Wedding folder, ring box, printed messages, cancellation confirmations. Drunkenness vanished. What is this? She whispered, calmly, hands in pockets, shoes on. I said, you said you could leave anytime, so I made it easy. Her breath fractured. No, wait. This isn't, you don't understand. Nothing happened. I tilted my head, studying her like an object, not a memory. I don't need explanations. I have proof. Her eyes landed on the printed messages. She grabbed them, shaking. That's private. So was our wedding. Silence. Suffocating. Can we please talk? Her voice cracked. We had a year to talk. She reached. I stepped back. Smallest motion enough to shatter her. I didn't think you'd actually leave. She whispered. I know, I said. That's why I am. I moved to the door, bare feet slapping cold tile behind me as she followed. We can fix this. Just don't leave, please. Her voice rose. Mine remained flat. This isn't punishment. It's consequence. She grabbed my arm. I pulled free, gentle. The way you release what was never yours. No, she whispered, eyes wet. You're supposed to fight for us. I met her gaze. You were supposed to choose us. Face crumbling, I opened the door. Morning air, clean, sharp, colder than expected. Each step down the hall with my rolling suitcase reclaimed air I didn't know I needed. She didn't follow. Maybe she understood. Maybe she knew noted was never passive. It was the first step of the end. Phone buzzed in my pocket. Her message. Please come back. I stared. No anger, no heartbreak, just clarity. One reply, you could leave anytime. Remember? Then I blocked her. That final click, pure peace. I hadn't won. I had escaped. Sometimes the most powerful revenge is leaving before anyone realizes you already have.